Everybody, it's your boy E.N.C here. What's up, everybody? It's your boy E.N.C here, and as you can see, I'm making my Week 4 prediction on NFL ESPN right now, and let's get to it. Right now, this was yesterday. I didn't even watch the game. I already knew that the Green Bay was gonna win. So the Green Bay just destroyed the Chicago Bears. After the Chicago Bears got too comfortable after beating Pittsburgh in overtime. So yeah, they got blown. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, on next. This is the Saints versus the Miami Dolphins. This is a London game, as I heard, and at the same time, I'm going with the Saints. Don't ask. I'm just going for the Saints. Miami, what happened? How do you let the Jets beat you? How? Man, J. Cole, like I said, J. Cole doesn't care. He does not care. Up next, we have we have Tennessee versus the Houston Texans. The Texans were very, very impressive against the New England Patriots, even though they lost. But they were that close. They almost beat them, man. Deshaun Watson, I feel like he's the missing piece. He's the he is the future for the Houston Texans. That QB curse for them is done. I feel like it's over. It's done. He's the answer. But at the same time, the Titans were pretty dang good against the Seahawks. But I'm going with the Houston Texans, man. I'm still going with the Houston Texans. Jacksonville versus the Jets. Jacksonville. I don't even need to explain why. New England versus New England. The Panthers at New England. New England. Let's be honest. Cam Newton's pulled an upset against them before, but not this time. This offense is terrible right now terrible on the Panthers. Up next, this is a divisional game. The Lions versus the Vikings. The Lions are very impressive right now, man. I did not expect it. So many people came after Matthew Stafford and the Lions for giving him that big contract, saying he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. He hasn't earned it. The way he has played for the last couple of weeks, he's played like a QB who deserved every last penny of it. This is gonna be a good game, hopefully. And the Vikings, they've also been good, but it's been at home. Here's the thing. The Vikings have always played better at home for some reason. It's like this thing about it, man. It's like they destroyed the heck out of the Saints. And it's like, well, at the same time, you got the Lions, who I don't know if they got screwed out of that win against Atlanta. I don't know, but anyway, I'm going with the Vikings. Now up next, we got the Buffalo Bills against the Atlanta Falcons. Now the Bills just beat the Broncos by 10 points, 16-26. I know that makes them so excited. Like, yes, we beat the Broncos, baby, we stand a chance. And they go to Atlanta, and Julio Jones just stomps all over that secondary. Matter of fact, through that entire defense. I'm going with Atlanta. Matty Ice and Julio are gonna destroy them guys. Up next we have the Steelers versus the Ravens. Two divisional rivals, one of the greatest rivalries in NFL history. Both had lost. Well, actually, Pittsburgh had lost. The Baltimore just got themselves destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Okay, they didn't stand a chance against Jacksonville. Jacksonville just shut them down. It's like, I don't know what happened, man. At the same time, I'm going with Baltimore because it's at Baltimore, and I know the Pittsburgh always struggle at Baltimore, and that's why I just think. Up next, we have the Bengals and the Browns, both 3-0. 0-3, 0-3. My bad, 0-3. Could you imagine though? I'm gonna call upset. Both have to come out with a win unless both of them go out with a tie. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm going with the Browns. That's just a surprise. The Rams versus the Rams at Dallas. I hate Dallas. The Rams have been looking very impressive so far. Not gonna doubt it. They look so impressive right now. But it's gonna kill me to say this. But I'm gonna have to go with Dallas. Almost had a heart attack. Moving on. Up next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at Chargers. I already made a video about this. I have the Chargers winning. Unfortunately, I just think they're gonna get their first win against us, but still, man, against us in this season. But still, man, we have New York. We have New York at the Buccaneers. Hey, like I said, New York almost beat us. If it wasn't for that kick, we probably would have lost. But still, man. And here's another thing. Like, now that Odell's back, I feel like they have a better chance at competing against them. Because let's be honest, for the last 2 weeks, they were terrible without Odell. Okay, they were absolutely terrible. They didn't stand a chance against any team they went against. Okay, it's like, man, Odell is obviously their playmaker. If he does get a new contract, he better ask for a whole lot of money, because the way they have played without him, yeah, they better give him all that money he deserves. San Francisco against the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals obviously, don't ask why. And up next we have the Raiders at Broncos. So this should be a good game, divisional game. Both just came out with a big upset. I want to talk about this. Raiders, what happened? How do you get destroyed by the Redskins? Supposed to be one of the worst teams in the league right now, and you lose against them. How? Man, I'm still to the Broncos. How do you beat the Cowboys and go into next week to lose to the Buffalo Bills? Well, at the same time, one's gotta lose, so I'm going with the Broncos. It should be a good game, though. It should be a good game. Up next, we have the Colts versus the Seahawks. Seahawks don't even need to explain that. Don't need to explain that. And up next, final game, we have the Redskins versus Kansas City. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna come with to say this. Redskins look very impressive against the Raiders, but at the same time, they're going against the Chiefs in Arrowhead. The Chiefs, who are the best team in the NFL right now, they're better than the Patriots. Let's be honest, people. Okay, whether you like it or not, as long as they're 3-0, they have a better record than the Patriots. They're gonna be the best team in the NFL right now, and I have them beating the crap out of the Redskins. Please do. I bet Kareem Hunt's gonna score another 100-yard run against this terrible defense. They weren't terrible against the Raiders, but still. But this defense, that Kansas City defense against that offensive line of the Redskins, please. It's not even a good competition. So that's my week 4 predictions for week 4 of the NFL. Tell me what you think.